Figured I was going to take you guys along for a vlog today, so I might as well show you what I'm doing to make a tea. Even though this was just boiling, I'm going to let this sit here and cool down while I get this tea made. You don't want to use boiling hot water because then you'll burn your tea. You saw me put beak pollen in there. That gives it great flavor, definitely a honey flavor. And then I've got the echinacea and some bee balm. And that's great for my cough. Yes, you saw me put almonds in there. It gives tea a really nice flavor. You make sure you have a good quality nuts. This was elderberries that I harvested right out back. Let's go up there. And then I did borage and I mixed it up and I could feel like the spiky things in my hand. This is a tea blend with mint, balm, Agastaches, lemon balm, and raspberry. And then I did my herb sugar. This is like 2 years old at this point, but if you want to do a quick preservation and you don't want to deal with making tea or anything, make yourself an herb sugar. I've been using it for like 2 years. It used to be a vibrant green. Actually, the one in the basement still is. This is out in the light, so it's really faded, but it's super delicious and has a lot of the health benefits also. I keep my cups right here to make it nice and easy. And the best thing about this cup of tea is that it's very sustainable because our honey is actually from our bees. Now, I did use bee pollen. That was from Twin Pines Farm. That is another farm here in our town. But we got a thing to extract pollen from the bees. So we will be able to do our own. I'm going to give this like 3 to 5 minutes while I go wash some eggs. I'll leave those to dry before I put them in my tray. I'm going to poach some for breakfast, but then they'll get stored in the refrigerator. So I usually put a little bit and then I do my honey and then I add a little more. This very well might be the best tea I've ever made in my life. So I'm so glad I got to share that with you guys. And honestly, when I want chaga, I usually do it the day before. So I'm making my cup of tea for tomorrow too. So I'll think about you guys when I drink this one too. And I also just want to thank everyone that's reached out to me. I am recovering from surgery. I'm doing great. I've gotten some instant messages. I mentioned something on one of my last videos. And it's just so nice to have a community that's thinking of you. So thank you to everyone that messaged me. Daisy, I'm going to go see the sheep. And you're not coming, so I'm sorry, but I'm leaving you here. Hi, guys. You are just adorable. Hi. Is everybody eating but you? We should maybe start giving them a little nibble bucket. These guys are officially 1 week old, and they are nibbling hay and just have their mom's milk. Their mom is this crazy fuzzy one, Dolly. Yeah, is that your mom? This is my first time seeing them because, well, Kev did bring one up to me in the living room, but I didn't really have the energy or strength to come back here. So I'm so happy I got to see you in person. You're gonna have to start getting used to the camera. They are a little interested. We got one little boy and one little girl. They need names, D names. Look at this wood pile. This is awesome. This is awesome. For next year for the store. Put a wood roof? Yeah, it'll look like a little house. Maybe we'll bring all the little fairies, like the shadow fairies, and put them here. Have a nice day, chickens. Enjoy those scraps. They still, look at that. So those are the Brussels sprout stalks that I left for them. They're still eating those.
Yeah, they nibble those the other day.
Yeah, they love those. Gotta get this garden fenced.
She's like, didn't you say the one thing you care about are these hardy kiwi vines? Let me destroy them today.
Okay, we need a slotted spoon for this job. This isn't the one I normally would use, but this is what I found. So, farm eggs usually stay together a little bit better than store-bought eggs. So that is one thing I have to say, like if you put a store-bought egg, it kind of like goes everywhere. The whites are really runny. Farm eggs don't really do that. I eat these really funny with some cheese and a little bit of homemade jam, which we're gonna open right now. And don't come at me for this recipe, guys, because this is actually something my mom used to give me as a kid, and it's so good. And this is homemade fresh strawberries from our garden, made with more honey and a low sugar pectin. For about 2 minutes, these are done. So I'm turning off the heat, grab my bowl. If I have enough energy today, I'm going to get the freeze dryer going again, because when I did all this, it was with the fruit that was going bad in the house and like the chocolate milk that my kids weren't drinking. But I didn't put the apples in. So I have a whole, maybe half a load of apples. So I need to find something else to freeze dry with that. But I don't know if I want to peel apples today. Next thing, I'm going to try to plan some dinner. And I already have a salad made. And I think what I'm just going to do is grab a thing of this taco meat. And then we can just do like a quick taco salad for dinner, because that's nice and easy. And I've already got most of it made. And I know I have coleslaw open. I know there's pickled onions open and salsa. So honestly, I think that's good. So thanks for joining me for Slow Morning on the Farm today, everyone. I'm going to have my second cup of tea and sit down and edit this video. We will be coming out with a daily vlog for February, so stay tuned for that.